Hi guys,
Hello, people.
I'm Milena.
I'm Lola.
And this is episode 25. This is the last episode of
Potentially the last
Haikyuu.
episode of Haikyuu.
Yeah, we don't know if there is gonna be
Like movies.
movies or seasons or something.
Yeah, but like potentially this could be the last episode of Haikyuu.
Yes.
So far it is.
So far it is.
So far it is. Thankfully this is not the last thing of Haikyuu that we're watching. There is a
Yeah.
very important bit actually coming up. But yeah, this is the end of the season. I mean, for me, hopefully not the final season, but God knows.
Yes.
Tell them what you said seconds ago. Like we were about to film.
said-
No.
I'm tired. I cannot cry again. I'm literally not in the mood for crying, and we're watching the last episode of Haikyuu. I don't know how this episode is gonna treat us, but like if it's an indication by the last many episodes, tears are gonna be
If
shed.
it's an indication of the last 4 seasons.
Sometimes there is a bit easier episodes when you know
True.
when you don't cry, you're just happy.
Yeah.
Can this episode be that one?
I think you're definitely gonna be happy, just like depending on how
if it's
happy
gonna
you're
be,
gonna be.
yes, crying happy or just
Depending
happy.
on how happy it's gonna be. I think the episode that I cried the most in is the end of season 1.
I don't remember.
I think when we lost against Oikawa, I think that's when I cried the most. Second time I think I cried the most when Oikawa lost. So like, I don't know. I feel like I remember them like being like, the coach being like, eat to recuperate your body
Yeah,
or
that's
whatever, and
really
I'm
bad.
dying.
Yes, yes.
I could not do it.
I agree.
I don't know. That's like
I don't know.
That's what I have in my mind that I cried most, but maybe that's not the case.
Yeah, I have no idea. Just because, like, for example, like what happened the last is the like I have the most vivid memories over it, you know, and like in the last two episodes I cried nonstop.
Yeah, I know.
At least in my mind.
Yeah, I know.
So like when Hinata blocked, bawled my eyes out. When Tsuki blocked, bawled my fucking eyes out. So
No, you're correct. There's no measuring to this.
Like-
Because like what I cry.
maybe in that moment is the moment when when like the tears have been
Yeah.
falling the hardest. But like technically, was the whole episode like did you cry from the start to finish?
I don't know. It felt that way.
See,
It felt that I died.
See, I don't want to allow you to make a statement that is not potentially like
Guys, tell us what you think. Tell us where you think we cried the most in Haikyuu, because
Honestly,
in the entirety of the channel, I'm not sure where.
I think you cried the most with Ragnar's death. That's for sure, honestly.
God, that's a throwback.
I think I cried the most with the 100 413, honestly.
I somehow think I cried most to Attack on Titan.
I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe you did. I have no idea. Maybe we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember because that was a whole movie.
That's
So
what I mean.
like,
I thought it was like 2 hours of us crying, and I think the
Maybe.
combination of the whole show, I think we have cried the most tears that anyone has ever cried throughout the entirety of that show.
in Attack on Titan.
Yeah. I think season 4 was just tears after tears after tears.
Maybe potentially.
And that was
but
exhausting
for me, I
tears.
still think it's the 100. Honestly, for me, I still think it's the 100.
Look,
At
it might have
least-
been, but I just think I blocked the 100 too much.
Honestly,
to like,
I think for me, at least it's the 100, or at least that's how it is in my memory. Especially because we watched it weekly.
yeah.
So we cried basically every episode a week. Somehow this is like we watched season 4 Attack on, somehow in my mind it's shorter. At least first half, you
Yeah.
know, like the movies came later,
yeah.
you know, but like, I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken. I have no idea.
I can tell you that I think I cried for
For-
like in my life. Do I spoil everyone? Grey's Anatomy season 8 finale.
yeah.
I think that is I was on the floor. Like at that point. I don't think that's the saddest I've been. I just think at that point that has hit me.
Honestly,
so
I think
much.
that should be the saddest you have been.
Maybe.
Makes
yeah.
sense that is sad to me. I think I also like what
I'm not
is
even
this
sure.
measuring? But like I think I don't know if you remember like Avatar: The Last Airbender, the last 4 episodes.
Oh my god, that was 4 episodes of just crying.
We watched them together, and that was 4 episodes of crying without a break, without a fucking break.
So what we have concluded is that we cry too much.
So if we don't cry,
Yeah.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Um,
Every form of story is as important.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to cry for a
No,
story
there's
to-
things that I don't think maybe I shed a tear that have impacted me more than things that where I have shed
I
a tear.
think so as well.
Like
yeah.
it doesn't
I
say
think so
many
as well.
things. Like also like sometimes
Like Breaking
things
Bad
can
is-
be the saddest and I cannot cry because sometimes my emotions are just like I
completely
cannot
agree.
there's
I
no
agree.
way like
I agree. For example, I also when I'm shocked when something shocking happens, I will not shed a tear
yeah.
because I'm really so fucking shocked. You know,
Sometimes
like
I'm too shocked that tears that I start like nothing is sad, but I just because of the shock, just like tears well up for some reason.
To me, that does not happen.
I don't know. We cannot measure this possibly at all. But like fun. Tell us what you think is the truth. Anyways, I am.
The point is, we watch so many good TV shows.
That make us cry,
Yeah.
but
On this
rarely do shows make us cry out of happiness.
So thank you so much.
To Haikyuu and its creator.
I am so happy that I pushed to this show because this is something that we needed at that point in our lives. Like we needed a happy show at that point. Like we basically talked about that a few weeks ago, how excited I am for Monster right now.
Me too.
And I think if Monster won that at that point, like I think I would have loved it.
Yeah.
I would have probably adored it. But like I wouldn't have been in the beginning at least as excited as I am right now. Because for
Yeah.
example, now I'm gonna enjoy the change, you know?
Yeah.
And that moment I wanted something
Because
happy.
I think our happy batteries have loaded up.
Yeah.
You know, I
I
think
agree.
so many things that we have watched like this, not even to speak about Frieren. Cowboy is also very happy. So The Sopranos is not happy, but like it's great, but it's not happy. If I was watching Sopranos with something that's not happy, I would be exhausted.
Yeah,
but like
probably.
this balances things out.
Yeah.
So like my happy batteries are fulfilled, and I can go into something that is maybe not as happy
Yeah.
after
I
this,
agree.
and it's nice change of pace.
I think
So
so.
I just think everything worked out perfectly.
Perfectly, yeah.
That's it, guys.
That's
After
pretty-
such a long journey, we have
Yeah.
come to this point where again we still have a movie, but this is the end of the season.
Yeah.
So let's watch this one episode that lasts 20
Honestly, very
minutes.
excited. And has an after credit scene.
Is this not painful to you?
The
Look at this
Promised
next
Land.
episode.
Land.
There is nothing. Watched.
Yeah.
The Promised Land. We have made it. We have made it to the battle with Nekoma. God, after we have never played against them.
Nekoma.
Yeah.
We have played in the first season, but like not in a.
Well, that's what I mean. We just like played against them,
Well, of
like
course.
practice.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, but like we have never.
Well, that is why this is so impactful.
Yeah, I
If
know,
you play
but
10
my
times-
God, we have never played against them. Oh my God,
What?
we have never played
What?
against them. I can't understand, but
What
like,
is happening?
oh my God,
What is happening right now?
because like I knew it, but I didn't think about it. You know what I mean? Now I'm like thinking this is the first time that we're actually seeing them play together. That it's not like a practice match, and more importantly, we have never played when our boys were actually good.
Honestly, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that because like the last time we saw them, our boys were just starting. You know, like it was basically their first match ever that like they played. Sure, it was practice match, but first match.
Yeah.
Like first anything that they did in the school. Hinata especially, I think Hinata's first match in his life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
So that's why, in my opinion, it's so impactful.
Full circle. Oh, we don't need the memories, but we do. And we have them. But the two of them. What is this music? See? What is this music?
Such a cool shot, in my opinion, through his eyes.
There's always someone watching.
Yeah. The last time, this intro.
I should be very proud. You especially. It was my block.
今止めたのは俺だ。いや、俺じゃない。俺だよ。俺にけ。しまった。つい興奮して電話なんぞ。急にすみません。穴原ですが、
He's seen.
そうか、そうですよね。いや、驚きました。
He was not.
Top 16.
じゃあまたな、飛び
Yes, you will.
はい。翔陽君。はい。どっちだ。俺はいつかあんたにトスをあげるで。でもその前にインターハイで潰してるから覚悟しときや。負け犬の小声か。俺は負けたら言うとんねん。ここだが。中央。ナイス。
Why would you stop this in this very exact moment?
この恩を抜けば稲荷崎に思われていた。本当に。
Let me hear fucking booing, I will kill you all. Shut the fuck up.
すいませんでした。謝って少しでもすっきりしようと思うとんのか。謝んのはほんまに悪いと思っとるときにしや。俺もさっきの速攻が間違うとったと思えへんねん。決まると思うたもん。練習でやってへんことは本番でやろうとするの嫌いやけどな。ラストのあれは相手が悪かったんやろな。せやな。お前らがノリノリの時他のやつは大抵置いてきぼりになるんやけど、今回に限っては向こうも同じくらいノリノリやったんやな。高揚したやろ。そんな試合そうそうできんのと違うか。ええな。今北さん笑うとったな。けどやっぱり悔しいな。
That's okay.
今までちゃんとやってきたし後悔なんかないって言い切れる。俺にとって結果は単なる副産物なのも変わらんのに。なんやろな。どうや俺の仲間すごいってもっと言いたかったわ。言ってくださいよ。孫の代まで自慢できる後輩になりますか。それは楽しみやな。島までシャットダウン仕掛けてんの初めてだな。飛んでましたからね。
When are you playing? I hope like tomorrow.
Yeah, I hope tomorrow as well. Honestly.
In the middle of changing a shirt.
いつも真っ先に気絶するやつが起きてますね。今日多分他人のその瞬間を目撃した。
I love this song as well.
春高2日目、こいつがもう一段深くバレーボールにハマった日。
Oh god, I'm so tired. My voice! Never doubted you for a second.
Are we gonna lose against them?
We have to play against them.
I think maybe we'll lose against them.
I will be proud to do that.
優勝候補の一角沈むか。俺ギアンズともやりたかった。
Hi, my boy, love you too.
確かに僕とさん今日は集中していややめよう。 こういうこと考えて欲を出すと良くないことが起こる気がする。
Breathe. Concentrate.
淡々といくんだ。淡々と。いや、また考えすぎ。
Cute.
Akashi, I understand this. Don't get too hopeful because it's gonna be bad.
ね、カラスの手つぎ。もうそこってスグルたちがやったところだよね。どっちが勝ったの？
Do you feel unwell with this?
そうなんだ。カラスのノリに乗ってるね。明日どうする？
Was she one of the girls that was holding up the sign?
なんか相手のネコマって地味な感じだったし。
How fucking dare you?
Orange hair is.
Cat! Who's?
Wait, no, I was thinking about orange hair, but like, is she?
Well, she's a.
I thought she had a sister.
Yeah,
She
no,
had-
he's smaller.
Smaller. Yeah, she has a baby sister.
Well, they said Nekoma, she's Nekoma's. Oh my god, where are you? Raider Captain.
山口うるさい。
Yamaguchi is his biggest fan. I cannot.
顔がやべえ。ひどいなこれ。清水。美しい。何人かやってそうな顔すね。集中してると俺こんな顔になる。
This is so cute.
Oh, look at him.
Kudai.
珍しいですね、僕とさん。
I
テレビ見ないんですか？
love you so much.
100回くらいリピートするものかと。お前は俺を何だと思ってんの？
He knows you better than you know yourself.
20回も見れば十分。20回だ。やっぱもっとみんなとやりたかったな。僕とさ、死にません。俺は130歳まで生きる。何言ってるんですか。まだ2日目じゃないですか。3回戦、準々決勝、準決勝、決勝。まだ先は長い
I
ですよ。
really want them to win this.
Me too. I would love for them to win this.
全部勝つ。
Aww.
Please win.
Please do.
早く中入りましょう。
I feel like they will.
流行ってるんですよ。
But I feel like we need to lose against somebody that
Yeah,
we know. Like there's definitely.
So it's third round and quarterfinals, semifinals, finals.
やっぱ今のうちにサインもらって。
It's always the three of them on the balcony.
田中も今日すごかったよな。超クロスな。からの。
Yes.
You're leaving the team off in great hands, but it would never have existed if it wasn't for you.
冷静っつったら好きだ。あいつマジで淡々とコースを絞る感じなんなんだよ。職人かよ。あと今日は日野田のレシーブな。いやービビった。言うだけどさ。俺は泣いた。わかるけども。
Oh my god, this is the most beautiful episode ever.
負けたくない。対戦相手には当然負けたくないけどさ。あいつらにも負けたくない。それです。お前、対抗して明日いきなし超クロスとかやんなよ。何言ってんだ。そんな度胸はない。あれ、嘘でもあれ。
Yes.
あんまり洗わない方がいいんだって。いつもゴシゴシ洗う。
Baby.
Why is there this big of a window in the bathroom? What am I seeing? Hinata for the love of God.
今日は元気だな。すぐにでも試合したい。
This is cocaine.
気持ち悪い。
傷ついた。
Oh, cat.
Why does no one believe in them?
俺たちが下みたいな言い方すんな。下馬評はカラスの有利って感じだろう。ああ、バカ野郎。俺たちだって強いとこ倒してからここにいるんでしょうが。自分の布団だけ敷いてやる。俺たちに牛若とかミヤツインズ倒せるかな。
I think you would.
それを確かめるためにわざわざ試合しに来てんだし。
Results are just a byproduct.
試合に負けても特になんとも思わない。
ああ。
でも俺はケンマに勝つ。
わあ、真っ黒だ。ごめんね、あかねちゃん。私おしゃべりに夢中になっちゃって。大丈夫。お母さんには電話したし。
Aww.
Ah. Come on, come on, come on. I'm so tired. God, this feels like ages ago. Here we are. They're the first team that we have met. So come on, come on, come on. I haven't heard this song in so long. God. Oh, this is literally the road we took to meet each other. Oh my god. I think Bokuto Nakashi win it all. And that
Yes, I think so.
that brings me so much peace.
I completely agree. It's a new day. Oh my god, more.
ゴミ捨て場の決戦、俺が見せてやるぜ。ゴミ捨て場の決戦な。あ、俺と同じこと、あるいは俺がやろうと思ってできなかったことをさせようとした。奴らはどう考えてるのか気になった。奴らは俺じゃねえし、俺のコマでもねえ。その当たり前のことに気づいて、その日から教えることが真似事じゃなくなったんだ。これがまあ難しいのなんのな。おめえはその点出来がいい。バレエ自体の出来が悪いだけある。
ミステバの決戦がジジイ高校のためだと思ってんのかよ。今一番ネコマの連中を倒したいと思ってんのはうちの野郎どもだぞ。もう昔の因縁の相手じゃなくなってるんだよ。ただ楽しみに待ってるよ。
What is we're gonna play now?
Air, I think some OVA.
It's exhausting.
Land versus air, yeah. God.
It's exhausting
literally-
to cry for
literally.
like 3 hours straight. Is this gonna be the movie? I might as well die right now.
I'm happy that we finished.
No, I'm so exhausted. I couldn't do
Literally.
one more to like save my life.
Literally. So tired. Honestly, so fucking tired. Why are we holding mics? Because
You. Because of Milena.
because we wanna say closer, louder,
Scream in their ear, please.
how good this episode was and how good this show is. Is that not the reason why we're holding mic?
It is. God, I am so beyond exhausted from crying
Honestly,
for
me
like
too.
3 hours straight. Like, I don't know if you have this, but like sometimes if I cry for this long, it's like I'm on the verge of tears after that. Like right now I could cry. Like any little thing could set me off right now. That's where I am.
I'm honestly just exhausted. I wanna lie down.
Well, that's
know
why
what
we
I
took
mean?
the mics, kind of, because I told Milena I'm gonna have to film the review like this. This was perfect. This
episode was very happy and nice.
Again, this is my favorite thing that Haikyuu does, which is how you know that it loves its characters and everything, is that like every time the last episode is not about the match. It is about like recapping, putting everything together, everything we have done. Let's just sit and let's just sit in it. Let's enjoy it. Let's see, because like this was like a recap basically of what went down in their match, how they won, and I always very much appreciate that.
And how each of them is dealing with this win after the match has ended. Like both teams,
Yeah.
our team and Mia's team.
Yeah.
You know. And, also how each of our boys is dealing with that. How 3 year olds whatever,
Third years.
30 years are together,
Yeah.
you know, talking about it, talking about everything, talking who did what, how impressed they were with each of our boys, you know, how
Yeah.
much they seen their growth already, you know.
I swear my favorite scenes happen in front of their like inns or hotels or wherever the fuck they're staying
Literally.
in. Like I love seeing our boys speak. I love seeing Bokuto and Akashi speak. Like those types of scenes when it's just all quiet and
I
it's
agree.
like, you know, people in the calm before any storm. I love those scenes.
Me too.
And so like this was a full episode of scenes like
Just
this.
that, literally.
You know.
Like what, like telling us what's to come, basically, with many things, like with the next match, but also we saw Bokuto and like what he wants and what he is striving for.
I loved that scene with Bokuto and Akashi
Me
in front
too.
of the inn. Like, I think they are setting up them to be our opponent,
Yeah, I think so.
potentially after Nekoma.
Well,
I think that might be the other movie.
I think so as well.
And the thing is, I need them to win everything. I really need them to win everything. I understand that they're not like the best team. I mean, they're one of the better teams, but like I think the team number 1 ranked is the boy Sasuke, and I think they're the favorites to win it. And then like the second favorites to win it were the
Yes.
Mia twins teams, Kita's team. He's team captain. Let
Yeah.
me trust Kita's team. They were the other favorites to win, you know? So like I don't think the road is gonna be clean for Bokuto to win this, and he might not. I don't know, because like I remember the two of us thinking that Oikawa then has to win, like after he beat us. He has to win this against
But he didn't.
Shiva's
Ushivaka, but, like-
Ushivaka's team. He didn't do it, you know? So like there is no guarantee the show doesn't function like this, but we need to lose, and I will gladly lose against Bokuto's team, and I would love them then to win it all.
I
Like this would be
understand.
my preferred scenario.
Yeah, I understand, and I completely agree. That would be beautiful. But like to me, because like I think after Nekoma there is gonna be only one match for us. So like now we're in like in the first 16,
Yeah.
and the next time when we win against Nekoma we're gonna be in like first 8.
After we win, yeah.
Yeah, after
Then
we're
we go into quarterfinals.
quarterfinals. Yeah, and then I expect us to expect that to be our last match. I don't expect to be 2 more matches. You know,
No, me neither.
it's like that. The next one is the one after Nekoma is the one who will lose from.
Yeah.
And I like the only thing that is important for me is to lose against Bokuto. I don't know why, but like somehow from the start I always thought it should be somebody we know, somebody we'll already care about, somebody we already played against, you know, not
Yeah.
somebody like if we lost against Mia's. Like they're great. I started loving both of them. I love Kita. I love the whole team. They are really great. But like I don't want us to lose against them. I would
I
not
could
be
accept
happy
3
at the-
teams for us to lose against. That's the only 3 teams that I
I
can accept.
completely agree.
We all know who these 3 teams
Yes,
are. We don't need to
yes,
repeat this.
Yes, I completely agree. So somehow losing against Bokuto, and Bokuto is third year, you know, and like he is really like this is his passion. This is something that he strives. And if we kicked Oikawa from the competition, you know, like somehow to me it's even easier to kick Kuro out
Yeah.
of competition because this is not his passion. You know, this is not all that he is. But Oikawa was, and Bokuto is as well.
Yeah.
You know, so like I like that is my
Kuro literally does it because of for the love of the people playing
Exactly,
the volleyball. You know, not
exactly.
for the love of the volleyball.
He loves
does
the
it for
game,
his
but like he
coach.
loves the
He
game.
does it for his teammates.
Yeah, that's
of
what
course
I'm
he
saying.
loves the game, but like it's not about. That's not where his passion lies. I think his
Literally-
passion lies with people.
Literally, he loves the game because of the people he plays it with
Yeah.
and the coach that like, trains him. Again, I think like if he ever continues with volleyball, he's gonna continue through being a coach or something like that.
Definitely. I
you know,
can so
like-
much. Like I see him in that role so easily.
Yes, yeah, me too. Like
So
he's not
easily.
the one who is gonna strive. When we see our boys win, he is not as just like Oikawa in one of the previous episodes, where he just frustrated, kept running and running and running because he needs to be better than us. He needs to beat
No.
us. He's not that,
No.
you know. So like I think this is a perfect moment for us to win against Nekoma and to lose later against Bokuto, and I think that's gonna be perfect. So like what happens after happens after. I don't think we're gonna watch Bokuto win at all. We can only watch the last part of the like episode when he wins, if he wins, you know. I would of course prefer that, but like again, like you said, if it doesn't happen, like because the show does not always go down that path, oh, it's for sure gonna happen, you know. That's just like what I want to happen.
Yeah, I agree.
In the future.
I agree. And I think like again, I think they're setting something up because like Akashi was talking about
so as
how
well.
like Bokuto has been playing so well. Not that like he usually plays well, but like he has played more like he's been concentrated, he's not maybe as dramatic as he usually is. I don't know. And so like he's trying to calm himself down because like he said that when he starts thinking that like they can now win it all because Bokuto is playing this way, like it's gonna make him less concentrated and like less in the moment. And I completely understand that. I adore him.
I think so as well.
So like I think we're definitely gonna have the match with them. It's just a matter of like whether we win that match or lose that match. The thing is, the only reason why I'm not 100% confident that we lose against them is that I feel like we need to meet Sasuke. You know what I mean? Like I feel like we need to meet him. And how do we meet him if we don't play against him? Like it feels to me like during the Kageyama's camp, like they have introduced these characters to us, and I thought we're gonna meet every single one of them when we play them, and we did meet Mia, and the other one the other two actually. We're not even gonna play the God. I learned his name, and I feel bad if I say the short one.
Killua?
Yeah.
Why do you feel bad about saying Killua?
I said I'm gonna feel bad if I say short.
Why would you say short one when it's clearly Killua? You know what I mean? There is like...
Well, I was like, let me remember his name. And I don't know why I went the short one.
Literally,
like,
that's what I was saying.
I thought we were going to have to meet him as well. But like we had some interactions with him, let's say. And we didn't have anything with Sasuke. And so like I feel like that is a thing that we should see maybe. And that's the only reason why I'm not sure then. What do we do if we need to like also meet him a bit?
Well, I don't know. I just don't know. I honestly don't think it's possible that like we have two more big games.
No, me neither. Because like
big games.
if this is one movie that we're playing, and then they're gonna make another movie, so it's gonna be one more match against someone, and then people are like, hopefully maybe a season or something else. What is a season? Is it like them in year 2? Like
them
in year two? But I wouldn't think so because there is not too much of the story. Why would they like set us up in year 2 if we're not gonna see year 3 or whatever? So like if there's more things to adapt after the movie, then there has to be another match. If the whole show is just first year, you know what I mean?
I understand. I somehow thought after the tournament, like the tournament is not where we're gonna end it, because like there is months maybe after the tournament of the year, and like we're still with this boy, so I thought like the end is gonna be us probably again training the last time with our third years or whatever, or something like that. I didn't expect us to finish the season with a match, you know what I mean? The finish the whole show with a match. That is not something that I expected to happen.
I don't know how else we would have finished it. Like, if it's a movie, yes, I can say the last 20 minutes or so are not going to be a match. If it's a show, I can tell you the last 2-3 episodes are not going to be are not going to be about the match if it's last. But like, I cannot say that I would see a full movie or
practice match with Oikawa.
Let it go.
No, I don't know. Somehow that's what I prefer. Somehow I see that with this show. I didn't expect us to, like, that's why, like, when people say, like, I don't know how it can all be adapted to just one movie. I didn't expect it to be, like, 2 big games. Like, I thought a game, and after a game, everything that happens after a game. Like, then keep training, keep working on themselves, and then, like, 20 minutes, what you said. I expect it to be, like, in the future. You know what I mean? Not like 2 minutes, because like we have so many characters to go through.
I know. I just don't know what they're gonna do, what they're gonna adapt. Like, I'm just trying to think, like, the manga had a story and it finished. there's like we're not gonna start a season 2, you know what?
Yeah.
Not a season 2, like a year 2. We're not gonna start it because like we cannot even finish season. We cannot see year 3. That would be random.
No, I don't think. I at never at no point I thought year 2. Honestly.
Yeah, so like, but people think after the second movie there's more things to be adapted.
Yes.
So what is it?
I thought a year, like the school year. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't mean like them in a school, like in a classroom every time, but like more things like that. You know? I don't know. I really didn't expect us to.
I mean,
finish
I don't
with
know,
it-
maybe.
With this, I have no idea. Honestly, I understand what you mean because like technically we saw Sasuke. Just didn't expect us to have 2 more matches. So like I can't put that in my mind.
Yeah.
And like who would we win against then, and who
Sakusa.
would be sure, yeah, and who would we lose against then? Because I agree, because technically then we would lose against
Saksa.
whatever. Like technically we would lose against him then,
Yeah.
because I do agree with you. They did, in my opinion, a bit told us in this episode that Bokuto could potentially win this. So
Yeah, me too.
when he like the whole talk with the whole talk, and then him saying like I'm gonna win it all, looking at the sky, somehow told
Yeah.
me yes, you will win it all, you
Yeah.
know.
I
Like,
don't know, that's just our wishful thinking.
Not like you're gonna lose it in the next match.
Imagine, that would be so cruel. Why would you show me this? Why would you have him say this?
I really don't know. Or him winning it against us and then losing it against
Sakusa.
What? He has the weirdest name, for the love of God.
I like saying it. It's Saksa.
I don't know.
Saksa. The thing is, I don't think so, because again, I feel like we need to be the ones playing Saksa, because that's the only way we're gonna learn about him. You know what I mean? It's not like we're gonna see the match
Yeah.
with Bokuto and them. And like I cannot imagine us not meeting him, but like maybe we would not meet him. I don't know, maybe he just, here he is, doesn't like germs,
Yeah.
and he's the best one in the country.
Yeah.
But like he's the best one in the country. Remember at one point, I think end of season 3, potentially, maybe end of season 2, like they showed us the backs of like the best players, and there were like someone in the middle that I feel like they concentrated on. I don't know if that was Saksa. I don't
We can
know.
always check.
I could, but I have no idea where it is.
Oh,
I have no idea where it is. I think it was somewhere there,
I think it potentially was, because that was okay. Maybe somebody will tell us.
Someone has to tell me.
Because like technically, that was the moment when we saw the Ushivaka as well,
Yeah.
somewhere there, you know.
Yeah. And so that's the only thing that like makes me uncertain about like who we play and when we play them. I really have no idea what we're gonna do. Like I really have no idea. I agree.
I think potentially we saw something like but maybe
I tried to see the other part. We didn't. We just saw
didn't.
our part and the team we just played,
Yeah.
and we didn't see who comes. I mean, we know it's
Maybe just
Nekoma.
like Nekoma.
It's gonna be Nekoma, because it was then supposed to be Nekoma and the team that they
Yeah.
won against, because then we meet here in the middle. And I don't know who we play after that. But I mean, we will see. But I would really love if we were to lose against Bokuto and
Me
Bokuto
too.
went on to win it all. That's all.
And to me, the most important part is lose against Bokuto.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, who is Saksa?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Saksa? You know what I mean? Like you said, for this team, like I adore them, but like they came in the last season, second half of the last season, we got to meet them, you know?
Yeah.
No history, nothing there. So you can't care enough as much as you could have if you met them earlier, if they were crucial for our development, for Tsuki, for our boys' development, you know?
Yeah.
And they were crucial, Bokuto.
Yes.
So like somehow that would be so much easier loss, and that is the loss for like the end of the show, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
End of like our 3 years.
I would feel very satisfied with that.
Me too. So like the only part, like if you think we're gonna play the two games, Lola's sister is rudely interrupting us.
Why would you rather not?
So like if you think we have 2 games, then we have first Saksa and then Bokuto maybe, potentially.
Yeah.
But I would still honestly prefer 1 game and then 10 episodes of the end of the year, because like we do have months until are we gonna train for those months? Again, I don't know, but like it seemed like to me that we have months, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, but I don't imagine them like making a season out of that.
Yeah.
Honestly. I don't. Let's say the next movie, us playing against Nekoma. Then the movie after that, us playing against Saksa. And then after that, a season where we play Bokuto and we lose, and there's like more episodes where we just do nothing and say goodbye. I think that would be maybe my preferred scenario through all of this. I mean,
Because we don't know if we're getting anything out of that movie.
this is the
So
thing.
like that is
When
the
people
scary
I mean, that's why
part.
people are concerned, like how they're gonna put everything. Maybe they're like, you put 2 matches in it. There are people who are like, you cannot do that.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. That's why, because like there is a potential for only one movie. That's why like it didn't even cross my mind that potentially we can have two more games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like if there is gonna definitely be more, then it makes sense, because like again, then we play against every single team that we saw.
Yeah.
You know, in the beginning of season 4.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Yeah, I agree.
But like, what if it's just one movie?
I don't know.
Skip Saksa match. Just skip it.
I mean, what can I tell you? I agree.
Just fucking
If I have to
skip
have
it.
something-
And don't skip the ending. Don't skip like those. If you ask me, at least an hour of the ending.
I love that we got worked up over something that we invented in our heads.
I'm just afraid, honestly. You know, because many shows would do something like that.
I know, but Haikyuu has never done this.
Never done it. Like Haikyuu has paid so much attention to not volleyball,
Yeah.
to growth of our characters outside of volleyball.
Yeah.
So you cannot skip it at the end. You cannot not give me that at the end. So if I have to cut
Skip
something out, it's gonna be Saksa match.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't know them. Like, if there's no time,
Who cares?
it is what it is.
Yeah.
But okay, we'll see. I have no
See.
idea. We need to start
Yeah.
trying to figure out how things happen.
What do you mean? We've done that through
This
this
is our channel, I
entire-
know.
And through
I
this
know.
entire season.
I
That's
know.
like the only thing that we talked about.
I know.
Trying to predict. Failing at it.
I also need to say that I love Kita. If you translate this to Serbian again. I love that boy. Everything that he says, like, I feel like I want to make him proud as well. Like, that's the way that his entire team, like, also behaves around him. I think he has such a beautiful and healthy attitude towards sports. Like, what he said to
Mature.
the twins. Yeah, I think what
Very
he said to
fucking
the
mature.
twins, like, also is the thing that he should have said. Something along the lines of, like, you know, you can get stuck in your own habits and you forget the rest of the team with you. That are on the court with you, and I think that's like a good thing for them to also learn, to maybe
Yeah.
pay more attention and not get like so tunnel vision maybe. But ultimately he was just very proud of the team that he was in, and he knows that they all played their best, and there's no regrets to be had, and that's all there is. Like the result is just a byproduct. The result is not why you do this. Like, you have put in the work and you have put in the effort, and it is paid.
And
out.
it was absolutely a perfect match. Like, you
It was
did your best.
such a great match.
I
Like, hold
honestly-
your hand up. Like, and you don't need me to tell you this. If it was not a good match, your audience would have booed you.
No, honestly,
They would
I
have booed
just
you.
love the like what that guy told them
Yeah.
from their audience. Like when he told to Mia, Atsuma, when he told him basically hold your head high because you played a perfect match.
Literally, you wore your heart on your sleeve and you
Literally.
gave it your all.
You
And-
deserve an applause. You
Yes.
deserve to be like not applauded.
Well,
sure,
yeah,
but
you
like-
deserve to be applauded. You deserve
Yeah.
to be appreciated.
Yes.
Like, you deserve to stand there and take the applause, even though, like, we had the whole speech when our boys lost about
Yeah.
how, like, you want to, like, tell them good job, but you know that they feel
Yeah.
bad regardless, and that's okay as well.
Yeah.
That's gonna also pass. But I love that scene. I love that Mia Atsuma, told Hinata, one day I'm gonna set for you.
Yeah. me
Like,
too.
you couldn't have given him a more beautiful compliment, because like, he is that good that the best setter in the country is
Wants
gonna
to
wait
set
for
for
the
you.
day to set to
Yeah.
him. Like, Hinata is not begging anyone to set to him anymore.
Yeah.
Like, he is that good that other setters want to set to him. So it's not just about him
Appreciate
with
him.
Kageyama.
Yeah.
It's about him and his ability.
Exactly.
And that made me very emotional. And of course, Mia was like, but next year I'm going to kill you.
Yes.
Let's go. Thank God we're not watching year 2, because at that point, I don't know what I would do. Like, Aoba Josai also wants to beat them. You should. Like, I would have such trouble watching any match.
Like, Dateko is gonna train so fucking hard, they should win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, literally, it would be...
Thank God I'm not watching season.
That's
not
what I
watching
say.
year
It
2.
would be
I don't
so
want to see
fucking
this.
hard
I don't want to see it.
to just, like, watch our boys win it all. You know what I mean? Like,
we go into year 2 and Mil and me are not rooting for them at all. Like,
but, like, you went to the nationals. Dateko never went to the nationals.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. But technically, Aoba, like...
Aoba Josai.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they have not gone to the national.
Yeah, I know, but there is no Aikawa anymore. I mean, I
Well,
know that
yeah, but
Aikawa
these
is not the
boys
most
deserve-
important part of the, but like, it's not the whole team, but like, he is my
But like,
favorite
Haruya,
part.
like, what do we do about Ushivaka's team? I'm counting on you. That boy wants to win it all as
We
well.
close our eyes. We close our eyes and
This is what
pretend
I
we
mean.
don't see
Thank
them.
God this ends after year 1. I don't want to see anything.
Because
that
like,
would be
if
so
they
hard.
train for a year and not even get to the nationals, then I'm gonna be mad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna feel justice. Again, I agree with you. And also, not just because of that, I do not want to see a minute without our third year. A minute. Probably said it wrong.
No, you said it right, but it was that you stopped in years. Years.
What did I supposed to say?
And it is, but
Okay.
like you just
Yeah.
you just added that S, you know. It was supposed to be added. You just like
Not
added
a
it.
fucking minute.
I
That would be
agree.
the worst part of it, honestly.
If what comes after the second movie is year 2, keep it.
We don't want it.
Keep it.
I don't want to see a second of it. I don't care.
Like I
You can
swear to
give
God,
me-
my heart dies every time that I see them celebrating a wind match.
Yeah.
Like we had that scene where everyone was like running to Kageyama and Hinata, and like there was such a beautiful scene. The when I saw the face of our third years, I want to die.
Yeah.
Like that's the part that made me
I agree.
so
Always.
overly
It's
emotional.
literally always like that.
And again, them standing on the terrace and like appreciating their juniors. And again, there's like this notion of like they're gonna continue this, and we have helped build like a legacy.
Helped. You have
We
built
have
it.
made it. Yes,
Literally, you have built it.
yes, you have built this. Everything that our boys
Totally.
do, however far they come afterwards, it was built on your backs.
True.
I need you to know this. I need us to like put their faces on the school. I'm literally talking as if they die after they leave school. But like
even something happened. God, who said in this episode?
someone said like you're not. I think Bokuto
To
said.
Bokuto.
Yeah.
Bokuto said something.
Yeah.
And then
Like Akashi said they're gonna die.
Bokuto, are you gonna die?
It's like no, well,
That was literally
130.
That literally told us. That was literally towards us. Like, don't be dramatic. He's not dying. Nobody here is dying of the 3 years.
Yes, the Bokuto was so sweet. He's like, I know I'm gonna continue playing volleyball.
Yeah.
That's not the
Yeah.
thing, but I want to win with you.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to win with this team, and I think he wants to win with his best friend Akashi.
I think so as well.
So that's why this has weight,
Yes.
and I think they should do that.
This was fucking perfect.
We've been talking for so much, and I don't even think we said a single thing. I don't even think we said a single thing.
It was a beautiful
Everything
episode.
was so fucking
It was a beautiful season, honestly. I think.
Whose sister was that? Because I forgot the girl with orange hair. When she met up with
Blonde.
yeah, what is the boy's name? Lev.
Lev. I think it's Lev.
I like when she met up with her, then I remembered like
Okay, that makes
that's the
sense.
two of them
Yeah,
like
that makes
like
sense.
rooting because I recognized her and I was like, I know this girl, she looks familiar. I just thought it was someone else. I just can't remember. She's also someone's sister from that team, but I can't remember whose sister.
I don't remember. Honestly,
I just know she's someone's
I
sister.
have no idea.
But she met up with our sister, aka Tanaka's sister, and they were like looking at each other. Well,
Honestly, that didn't even seem like Tanaka's sister. I was thinking how this girl looks like Tanaka's sister, but different.
like I guess maybe that's what the animation.
yeah. Yeah.
You know.
That was what I was thinking. That this is Tanaka's sister.
I
looks
just
like
need to
Tanaka's
say
sister.
this season was perfect. Like this season was absolutely perfect. I don't care anything about like the animation was great as well. Like was it on the same level as maybe other seasons? Probably not, but I mean the show didn't suffer at all. The writing was stunning. It felt more matured somehow. The music is the best that I have heard anywhere. The storylines, especially Hinata's, second to fucking none. So like this season has been, I wouldn't even know where to rank all these seasons. I have loved each and every single one for different reasons the same amount.
I agree.
Like absolutely love them. I could not rank them to save my life. Like literally don't even ask
Like
me.
even if I've had to save my life, I'd probably pick season 2 as my favorite season. But like it's like 10 10 10, no, it's like 10 10 10 10 plus, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean not 10, 15 15 15 15 plus,
Plus,
you
sure.
know what I mean?
It's like minuscule things.
Like
that
that's how it feels to me, honestly.
Yeah.
Like that the second season, maybe I fell in love. Maybe the show became on another level for me in season 2. So like sometimes
just like how
when-
Tsuki said, like that Hinata had his moment. You know,
Yeah.
Hinata was insane about volleyball before this, but like
Yes.
this is the point where he becomes insane in the right way.
Yes,
About
just not.
volleyball.
It's not just about spiking the ball.
Yeah, and like that's when he got hooked. It's
Yeah.
the fact that he received.
Yeah.
It's not about like this looks the coolest. Like
No,
being
no,
the
no.
spiker
No,
looks the
no,
coolest. He
no.
now appreciates every
Every part
facet
of,
of this
yeah,
game.
Yeah.
God, that's so beautiful. So
So
like
s-
maybe that was for us season 2.
That I think so. I think so as well.
Yeah.
I think that
Yeah,
was
very
the moment
possibly.
when like I just started loving this show so fucking much.
Like that them in the training camp is like
But like every season is special for it's their own reasons, you know.
yeah.
Like like every single one is special.
I'm very much looking forward to the movie. I think it's too short.
I think so.
And a lot of people that have read the manga like really don't like how many things were cut out. I think we're not gonna have that problem because we don't know what was
Yeah.
cut out. So I think the movie for us is gonna be just like 4 episodes of the show, and that's gonna be perfect. You know what I mean? I just wish it was longer.
Yeah. I'm afraid if it's gonna feel rushed or something. You
Yeah.
know? But like I kind of just because like we are used to one tempo because like this whole game has been 10 episodes. Previous game that we played season 3 was 10 episodes, you know what I mean? Like we are used to this big important matches being so long, finding everything about every character and things like that, and this is a bit shorter, you know. But I don't think they're gonna cut any important parts like our boys figuring something out, like
Yeah.
all those special moments. I think they're gonna be kept, you know.
Yeah.
Which is the most important part for me, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
You know,
I agree.
it's just
and I would
gonna
hope so.
maybe be a bit faster,
Yeah.
pace faster than usual, like you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
no, I understand. I'm really curious to see like
me too.
how they do it and what the movie looks like as well. Like I think that's gonna be very
Yeah,
fun to
me too.
watch. Where even is the movie? Like what is it called? Is there a name for the movie? Is it on Crunchyroll?
I mean, definitely.
I hope it
We're
is.
gonna find it.
We're gonna find it one way or another.
Yeah,
But like,
we're gonna watch it probably next week.
oh my god, yes. I'm looking forward to that so much. That's it.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you for watching.
We'll see you
Soon.
Bye.